you mentioned earlier in the live stream about the emotional dysregulation with the meds. And Leilani is asking here, her son is on 54 of Concerta and notes that he seems more emotionally stable. And she's thinking about going on meds for the first time since she was 10. For what I was told, it made her a zombie of a person. So my take on this is because ADHD is a condition that makes it hard for you to regulate your mood and regulate your attention, then the things that help you with your ADHD can help you do those things. And I read a survey somewhere that said that 89% of people said the thing that's most helpful for them with ADHD is the medications, which makes sense to me because I feel like in psychiatry, ADHD meds are the most effective meds that we have. It's not like insulin that works for diabetics because antidepressants take a month to work. They may work. People have to do genetic testing. The mood stabilizers, you have to go through Depakote and then Lamictal, and then now you found lithium. So it's in psychiatry, it's not as linear. But with ADHD, the meds are. I believe ADHD is the most treatable psychiatric condition, and I've heard people say things that have gone from my medications help me like even my mood out to my medications make me not want to cheat. So I do believe that there's an effect on your mood with meds, but I don't think that it's an automatic thing, like Dr. said, because and like sometimes the meds will work, or sometimes it makes you like hyper focus on the wrong thing. So it's not like a one size fits all, but I do think that it can target one of the two. In my personal opinion, I think that that's helpful. Dr. Tosin, what do you think about that?
I will say that so I actually asked my parents several months after I started the medication, what have you noticed about me? And my dad said, well, you seem calmer. And it may be a couple things that were happening. I can focus, so I'm not anxious about not focusing. I'm getting stuff done during the day, so I'm not staying up at night. So therefore my sleep is better. So therefore, maybe I can actually wake up to work out. So it's kind of this snowball effect
Yeah,
where you're doing all these other wellness things and you're able to actually complete things. So now your mental health is a little bit better. So
yeah,
you're less emotionally labile, is how
yeah,
I see it. I feel like I can tackle more with the medication. I don't take it every day. But because that confidence is boosted, it just
yeah,
has this downstream effect to other things. If I do these things, I'm getting 8 hours of sleep. And
yeah.
that feels great.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I'm happy you touched on that point because because confidence comes from repeated self achievement. When you're able to get things done, whether you're relying on your Vyvanse, Adderall, Concerta, now you know that you can get these things done. You can be done at 5 o'clock instead of 1 a.m. You can get sleep, and the next day you can feel like yourself. And then now all of a sudden we feel good about ourselves, and we're not as emotionally labile because we know that we're productive.
Right. And
Yeah.
I was a zombie during residency
Okay.
because I was sleeping 3, 4 hours a day.
Uh,
I'm harping on the sleep part because 70 to 80% of ADHDers have some sort of sleep issue. I
mm,
really think that is the ticket. Like, if
yeah,
you can nail down the sleep, your life is going
yeah,
to be dramatically different. And whatever you have to do, like, get aggressive with those routines. I know you don't want to do it. I don't want a routine. I want to be like my dad who can fall asleep in 5 minutes. I would love that. And he's also a physician too. I would love to just come home and fall asleep. But we have to do the extra work. Just like with other stuff, we have to do extra effort to
mm,
be like the neurotypicals.
yeah. But I'm happy you keyed in on sleep because that's why I think ADHD and bipolar are like cousins because there are two conditions where your sleep means more than it does for the neurotypical person. Like you don't want to think you can cheat sleep. Like,
Correct.
and if you do, you'll learn the hard way, and then you'll come back and say, "All right, I need to get some sleep."